Alrighty guys, we have somebody out there, taking care of rolling. He already got a field rolled. But right now we're going to pick up our new purchase. We have the A behind us on the trailer, as you can see. We, paid to get some adjustments made. We paid about $3,000 for this. $50 to get some adjustments on the A. You might be able to see it there. I know I didn't stop at the stop sign. The guy I bought this from, he wasn't able to be here today, but we got the automatic. No, the guy I bought this from wasn't able to be here today. Alright, let's go on. Alright, give that a second to warm up. No, it's pretty warm out. The guy I bought this from, he, got it out for me last night, but he's not here today. As you can see, I can push it. If I tried this with my pointer now, I wouldn't be able to. Alright, I mean, it's 86 degrees out. The A is definitely way more warmed up than it needs to be. Oh man. I saw one of these that had like a wooden step on it, and so they had some steps up. I don't like that. I wasn't pressing on the gas. Gotta be careful, don't hit anything. Hook this up, and then there, tighten it up. Yeah, we paid $50 to get this 3-point attach on it. I think it's a 3-point, I think it's called. Alright, we gotta hook it up. Oh man, the Model A. What a great tractor made by John Deere. I mean, it's one of my favorite tractors to this day. Second favorite on the farm. My favorite tractor is a John Deere 7600. This is mine, and then it's the John Deere 4955 or 4755. This one of those two tractors was my favorite. Then it's the model, then it's the 7600. I don't know why that specific tractor. I just think it looks really good. Oh, watch out, lady. Alright, we're gonna head back to the farm. Oh, yeah, we already have this. I know. I get that this is unrealistic. We already had a strap on it. Alright, it's got corn loaded in it, which is nice. I mean, these seeds, he said, are fresh from this year. And so I think that we will try and plant with them. With it, I guess. See how it works next year. Because we can just take these seeds out. I have an airtight place for them. It's called a seed tender. Or seed tender. I don't know exactly what people call it different thing. I call it seed tender. And I'm just gonna put the seeds into there. I'll just use a vacuum, suck them up, put them in there, and yeah. I'm cruising here at 52 miles per hour on 45. Kids don't speed, but I'm doing it. Alright, we're going this way. Good. We don't gotta follow that car. Alright. But, yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of today's episode. We picked up something new for the Model A. We have our roller going out in the field over there. We got the cattle. They're good. They're fed. Should be happy. Let me check to make sure that they do have food. Cattle, yes, they have food. And the pigs, they got plenty of food. Don't even need to worry about them. Oh. Excuse that. Come on. Come on. I like having, oh, you be quiet, would ya? I like having multiple types of pigs because, you know, we get to see how all types grow out, so we know what types to keep to breed and what types to sell for feeders, you know? The ones that gain the most weight, we'll keep half of them and sell the other half because they're gaining the most weight. See, it's electric. The truck's not on, that can't go. The ratchets there. Alright. Backing it off. I'm not happy with this. I'm done driving. Alright, now this thing I paid $3 grand for, so it's going into the shed, plus we have plenty of shed storage. Jeez. That's a pretty tough task for the Model A to go up. Alright, I honestly don't even know how this thing works. Alright, we're just gonna leave the A right here. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my to my channel. And in today's video, see where I got confused? We are going to be doing some haying. We got a field of just plain old alfalfa, which is ready to go now. Gotta be careful not to hit anything. Alright, it's ready to go. I wanted to get it out. I want to get it done with. I'm not a huge fan of haying. God, I don't like the turning on this thing, though. Oh my God. Come on. I don't like the turning on this. Alright, well, we don't even have to worry about speeding. I checked over this whole machine 2 days ago, right at the end of April. I've got it on right now, I just wanted to make sure it was working all good. Show what we're turning this way. Okay, let me turn off our blinkers. Alright, I mean, this is some pretty tall alfalfa by the looks of it. Alright, let me get out and... Oh yeah, that's some nice looking alfalfa. Yeah, that's gonna make some real good hay. Turn it on. We've got some grass in there. You can tell the difference between the grass and alfalfa. There's definitely a lot more alfalfa than grass. As you can see, I mean, it's working great. I definitely don't have a worker hired right now. Right, we're gonna stop it because I'm not planning on keeping this. I'm planning on getting a hay bind, but this is my hay bind until I get a hay bind. And I don't like driving it, right? Because of that turning. And I have a hay bind mod. So, you know, I don't have to wait too long. I got Jeff in there. He's getting that done. I mean, that is gonna make some real nice hay. The cattle will be really happy with that. And as you can see, the pigs, they're they've got plenty of food. The cattle are almost out of food. And they need some food so they can start making me some money. That's not very much of a, like, row either. Maybe if I looked into here, mowers. No, there's not a bigger one I can get. This is 4.5 meters. That's 4 meters, yes. Maybe it's smaller, but I still would much rather have the 4 meter one that is going to, you know, work faster, I guess, and be easier to drive than the 4.5 meter one that's, you know, tough to drive. But we gotta run back to the farm, so I'll see you guys when we made it to the farm. Guys, we made it back and we're in the John Deere 1630. We're gonna use this to windrow. I believe my windrower is at the shop waiting to be picked up still. Half the grass field is ready. We're not gonna harvest it. Because I don't really think it's worth harvesting that right now. I mean, to be honest, it is not worth doing. We need a baler still, I'm pretty sure. There is a used baler. We could. I like that old tractor that's up for sale. Oh, we have one. We're good. We don't need one. I didn't know if we had one or not, but yeah. I just had to check on my iPad. Alright, we're just heading down to the shops and then pick up our windrow to make these windrows bigger so that when we bale, it's easier. That's why we bought a new baler too. We wanted it to be a lot easier to use everything. We're done with straw. We're just gonna put it. I'm just gonna put it all towards the cows and pigs, and eventually it'll get used up. And then we'll just buy a straw bale every now and again for them and put it in there. Not in the summer because they don't need it, but in the winter I will. But this is all for the cattle to eat. The pigs get grain. And it's going to be soybeans and corn, pretty much always. Sometimes we'll give them wheat or barley. But yeah, that's what we feed our animals here on the farm. And I get that that Bob isn't getting everything there. That's fine. I told him to be careful. If he doesn't get it all, I can go back and get it. And that's not that big a deal. But as long as he gets the majority of it, we're good. So we're just gonna get that. I'm gonna get this thing taken care of. I get that, yeah, we don't need to get the windrow yet, but this tractor's not gonna pull very fast. That's why I chose this tractor. And I want to make like 3 or 4 windrows and just plop out as many bales as I can. That's why I made square bales. And also my other baler wouldn't do alfalfa because, well, that's not coded into the mod because that is a mod and not an actual farming simulator thing. And I'm pretty sure they added alfalfa to the game this year, which I don't know why they gave that, like, an actual picture of it, but then didn't upgrade the picture for anything else. Just the alfalfa and the other stuff they added in this. Alright, let's hit this up. Okay. Okay, good. This tractor does have a PTO. I was a bit worried it didn't, but it did. It does. Okay. got our extra brush things on there in case one breaks. I mean, that happens a lot. They wind up falling off or something snaps on them and they don't work well. Yep, we're just going back to the field. We'll be there soon. There's our corn. It's looking very nice. I mean, it's sprouting up pretty good. It's, you know, May 1st. It's May. Or, you know, really, it's still early May, and that stuff is sprouting up. That's really good. You know, this is what you want to see. And we are just getting over to the field now. I'm trying to kind of drive in the road, in between those. We're kind of running some of it over. It's a bit late to be like rolling now, so that's kind of done for the year. We just kind of went under some bad weather where it was really muddy and we couldn't really do anything in April. So that was why that video was the last video in April. But we just started getting really good weather here in May. Gosh darn, I need to back this up and it's not backing up. Come on. Come on. It's a pretty big windrow. I think we'll just do 2 rows in at once. 2 rows together. Because that's a really big row there. I hope the baler can handle all that. I mean, I don't plan on drying this really. It's probably going to sit for a day or 2 so it's not soggy, but, you know, it's alfalfa. I feed this in the summer. Because I save hay for winter. Because alfalfa is what they'd eat if they were grazing, but I can't bring them out here to graze. Because I don't, you know, have the materials to keep them out here, and I don't want to keep them out here in the winter. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure we already had a break on here, but that's alright. But, yeah, we're okay. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna wait for the field to be done, I think. I can wait. I'm not too picky about waiting. I don't really care. Alright guys, we're gonna be running back to the farm. I don't know what I'm gonna grab, but I wanna wait for that to do something, so, yeah. Hey Mason, you there? I'm on the portable CB. Alright, I know. Alright, I'm just pulling into the yard. Pigs seem fine. I mean, they should be bred by now. But they're not. The cows are looking pretty good. The feeder cattle are almost done growing. Because we need 2 calves to sell. And they're worth over $1,000 already. They're worth less than all the other cows we have, but, you know, we bought them for a lot cheaper, so. Yeah. Alright, let's hop on the Mac. Fold that up. Okay. Alright, I don't think we hit the truck. Hope we didn't. Watch out, Zeus. Hey, bud. Can't see you though. You just left the party, okay. Come on, let's go, let's go. I'm trying to get the yard more organized. I'll hook some wires. Hook that back there, roll these down. Alright. Woo! I gotta move that. Alright, there's just a single wagon here. Did we, oh yes, this thing needs to be returned. Did we, like, sell one? What? Oh my god. The mod glitched out of my save. Alright, hold on. Guys, so I added the mod back, but I don't get the wagons back. So we gotta sell some money. Or, I mean, not money, but we gotta sell some livestock to make some money. So we can buy it. So I'm selling our beef cattle. Well, maybe I could actually buy beef cattle, grow them out, and then just kind of go from there, I guess. I guess I just don't really know what I'm supposed to do at this point. Because I can't do anything about it. I know, but I'm gonna hop in this and take this back. And I'm actually gonna start bailing. I know it's a bit unrealistic, and I shouldn't keep that in the video if I'm gonna do that. But I'm keeping it in the video because I don't really want to edit it out right now. And I try and just record everything at once. Except for, of course, like when I'm playing Ultimate Team in Madden, and I'm basically just zooming, or like I'm doing a bunch of challenges. There's no point in me showing that. To here, which I'm gonna make the implement shed for now. I don't care, it's a cold storage shed, so gotta stop right here, unhook everything. Seems fine. Don't need to replace anything on it. We just don't need the windrow right now because we're not tedding. And our tedder is really small. You'll probably see it. But it'll get the job done. It should just go right along the windrows of grass and get it perfect. Got that on, and then we got this on. Oops. Hello. Alright, guys. I should close the door, but I get the back window open. It's a nice, I don't actually know, 51 degrees out. Like, that's not too bad. I got my beacons on. I've got a blinker on. We're good. I like this little tractor. It's a good chore tractor. I can do a lot with it. But we got a lot to bale. Let's just hope it lets me bale and I don't have to go and throw it all in the pig and cattle pens right now. Which I know I'm going to have to do. And at that point, I'll just go over there and do that real quick. Alright. Yeah, we gotta make a lot of money to get gravity wagons. They're like 440 bushels only, but I mean, it's really all the farm needs. And I do want to trade in the other one, but I'm not going to, because I don't think I can afford to. Alright. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna leave that thing alone. I kind of think a forage wagon would be better for us, because we can just pick it all up, feed it straight to the cows, but that's the issue. Once they're full of feed, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, we always just unfold that, never fold it again. So I'm putting it in the shed for the winter, because usually when I put it in the shed I got plenty of room, but in the winter I don't want that out. And you know, sometimes it folds back up, sometimes it doesn't. On its own. I mean, the hydraulics sometimes pull back. Sometimes I put them back because I don't want too much tension on it. I mean, there's so much weight on the tractor, it can't even get up to full speed for a little while. I don't know why it won't get up to full speed, but I mean, the baler is definitely probably gonna take more PTO power than this tractor has, but that's alright. We're good. Oops, wrong button. Alright, drop that. And we are off getting bales. Let's go. This is what's needed to feed the cows. This is what I use to feed the cows. And you know, it's working pretty well. The tractor definitely is struggling. That's alright. We've got all day. This is the only thing we gotta do today, so... You know, once I go back to the farm, I'll probably switch out the tractor, but... You know, we've got all day. I don't have that big a worry about this. Tractor's working fine. I mean, it's a little underpowered, but it's got the PTO power to run it, so we're gonna run it. See you guys when there's too many bales for us to make any more bales. We are heading back to the farm. We don't need to, but I just feel the tractor is too underpowered, and I don't like that. Sometimes this tractor is difficult to steer. And then, I'm not using the windrow because I don't need to, but there's not very much space in between them, so it's a little difficult to turn around and not run over any corn. But yeah. Let's just drop this thing off right here. Pull out the pin. Alright, let's go. And let's park this thing. Well, let's not park it, but let's go over here and lower this. And I'm just gonna pick this up. Alright. And I mean, these are pretty bad straw bales, but I don't really care. I don't eat the straw, it's just their bedding. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter anyway. It's just for calving season, which is coming up, so I want to get rid of all the cows after the first batch has their calves. After the first 10 have them, I want to get rid of all the cows except for the first 20 or first 33 this year, because there's a batch of 10 which aren't, horrible, away from my batch of 23. I just wish they were all on the same, they'd all have their calves on the same, within the same month, but no. It's gonna be a couple months apart, which is alright, I guess, but yeah. I don't like these little balers. Yeah.
What you doing right now?
Feeding or giving my cattle some straw.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go bale. Alright.
Have you even finished spraying and planting yet?
Yep, I'm done with both. I mean, I'm obviously gonna have to spray soon, but are you gonna get animals or no?
Maybe not this year, but
Yeah. I'm gonna actually decrease my herd's population soon. Like the 3 pregnant heifers I have that aren't gonna be heifers soon here. These ones will be sent to another farm. And my beef cattle will be sold off for beef. And then that's what I'll do with the 5 that I sell. And then I'm gonna buy a batch of more beef cattle at, the youngest possible age, so newborn. But I don't want that. I want them at 10 months. But I don't want to buy the oldest ones because I actually want to keep some for breeding. So I'm going to get 3 or 4 breeders. And then the rest are just going to be ones that I grow out and then sell for meat. Because I'll have a couple that I keep to breed. Every year I'll save 1 or 2 of them. And then I'll just breed the best ones, the strongest ones of them, I guess, and until I have about 20 beef cattle, and then I'll keep most of my Holsteins. I'll sell them once they get like 6 years old. That's what I'll do with all my animals, except for pigs. They get sold at let's see. Oh, these guys are 11 months old. This guy's 8 months. I'll probably sell them when they're like 3 months old, but the babies, on the other hand, I'll probably sell around more closer to like 6 months old, 7 months old, somewhere in there, you know, because these guys, they're big pigs. I don't actually know where their weight is. I don't know if I'm missing it, but I don't know where their weight is. It's probably there, right there, but I'm just not seeing it. These guys are, you know, the weight of my pigs.
Oh, I was gonna say there's a weight about
Alright, let me keep that down all the way. Oh, there's the field. I've got like a couple strips down, but alright. Alright, this is where having that tinted window doesn't really help me at all. I can't even see the rows, so I gotta use my drone to drive. Because this is like a really dark crop. Because it's just straight alfalfa. Which is dark green. We have quite a bit of corn ground, yeah. And then so we got corn here, alfalfa here, grass here, corn here, beans here. I want to buy this field and merge them together, but you know that's going to take a while to do. And then right here is a field that I might want, because I can just put windmills here and then put them together there and have one gigantic field. But before I do that, before I buy any more fields, I want to buy a bigger combine, or at least a smaller combine, but I get another combine, buy this field, which is for sale for $300,000. You know, we got $9,000 in one gravity wagon, and we need another gravity wagon before we can spend any money. But we do have a auger wagon, so we could make it work. But I'd prefer to not have to do that. And we're just gonna have to hope that these pigs don't get too big too fast and eat all the grain and stuff we have for them, because we're out of grain that they'll eat. They don't eat dry corn. I've tried to feed it to them. I don't know why. They only eat wet corn. I tried grinding it up, but they don't eat that. I don't know why. They just won't. So we have to leave some corn not dried, like 100,000 liters or so, because that's a lot. That's quite a few pounds. I don't actually know how many pounds. Actually, we can see in the cab just fine. But, I'll see you guys when this field is baled. Alright, I decided to do some logging. I'll see you guys when I'm done with this instead of that. So I messed up. You're actually supposed to ted your alfalfa. And so I can't. So we're gonna get to tedding. I'm gonna distract until we're powered for the tedder. I do not care. I have to get tedding. I have to get it done. We have can this get us on until we need feed for them, hopefully. I mean, it should be ready soon, but yep, yeah, that looks better. That looks like it's hay. Alfalfa hay. I need no roof. I don't know if I have one. But either way, I want to sell it. So I can hire a worker there. Why can't you do it? Come on. It's not that difficult. Yep. Whatever. Actually, I like the one that we have. I'll keep that one. I wish I had known that earlier. And now the workers won't do the job. Whatever. We can sell all that. Big profits. We'll make a lot of profit. We sure will. Definitely annoyed by that. I think I'm actually going to sell my baler. And I'm going to keep all that stuff, but my baler needs to get sold. And I'm going to sell this. I don't really need it. My tractors can drive through the snow fine. I'm going to get a forage wagon, which I should have done before. What's that, 30 grand? The cheapest, which holds, I don't know how much it holds, but it holds a decent bit, it looks like. So we'll take out like 50K, we'll take it out so we have 50K, and we can get this one. No, we don't need that. Alright, and there we go. I don't want to deal with bales anymore, they're kind of annoying. Alright. Well, anyway, bye guys, thank you for watching. That's going to be the end of this episode. I'll see you next time, when I've probably got all this stuff picked up. Bye. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Bye. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.